Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to your latest live stream. The entire club from top to bottom is an absolute nonsense, man. Everything is a nonsense. Owners are a nonsense, people they hired are a nonsense in terms of directors. Manager is also now starting to talk nonsense. Players are a nonsense. Most players are a nonsense. There's some good players. Even our captain, even our captain is turning out to be a nonsense. It's not even that you can say, okay, this part of the football club is good. Let's keep that aside. These are the areas that we just need to improve on, and we're back on track. We're back on track. The entire organization is a nonsense. The entire organization is a nonsense, man. From top to bottom. The only thing that we're thriving, the only thing we thrive in is business. And some of the fan base laps it up. Some of the fan base absolutely laps it up whenever there's buying a gem for cheap amount of money, and then we're able to send that player on loan, get 2 million, 3 million. Yo, great business. Great business. No, absolutely no thought, absolutely no desire to have a squad, a team competitive enough to achieve something great, to achieve something substantial. No, there's no desire. Like it's crazy. Certain parts of the fan base, it's just crazy how now we'll be patient. It takes time. We'll be patient. And this is the narrative now from the manager, from the captain. I mean, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Reece James post the loss against Manchester City. We've been together less than 1 year, and Man City have been together for 7 years. A lot of people talk about top 4, but we'll take it one game at a time. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's meant to be the captain of Chelsea Football Club. Look at the level of nonsense he's talking about. We've been together less than a year, and Man City have been together for 7 years. Okay, all right. You think you're ever going to get 7 years with a manager here at Chelsea Football Club? You think you're going to ever get that? Whose fault is it to keep chopping and changing managers? Whose fault is that? Every time a new manager comes at Chelsea, they get chopped. Whose fault is that? Every other team in recent times have been able to beat Man City. We the only ones that seem to have a problem, and we have excuse, oh, they've been together for 7 years. We've only been here together for less than a year. Bournemouth recently beat them, I'm pretty sure. Brentford even got a draw. Are we now going to say, oh, because Iraola has been there for a little while, Thomas Frank has been there for a little while? Come on now. Really? United lately as well. Ruben Amorim. Absolutely right, Ashraf. Ruben Amorim beat, and that's a rubbish United team. United recently beat Man City. Who was it that had a draw against Man City in the Champions League as well? Man City were winning 3-0. Who was it that had a draw? Was it Feyenoord or something like that? This is our captain, ladies and gentlemen, talking such nonsensical conversations. So this excuse apparently flies against Pep Guardiola, but Didn't we beat Ange Postecoglou's Spurs? Postecoglou's been around at Spurs for more than 12 months. Didn't we beat Spurs? This is one of the, in recent times, this is one of the worst Man City teams. Yeah, okay. We played against a couple of newcomers that they've had, but this is the same Manchester City that's going around getting beaten. They've just come off a 4-2 loss against PSG. And this is the excuse. Oh, they've had a manager for 7 years. We've had a manager for less than 12 months. This is the excuse. Just say you weren't good enough. Don't give me any excuse. Just say you weren't good enough. Just say that, look, it's not good enough from us. We've not been good. 1 in 7. 1 in 7. We've not been good. Reece James, where's your balls? Where's your balls, big man? I thought you're meant to be the captain of Chelsea Football Club. Where's your balls? Just come out in the open and just say we haven't been good enough. Or cut the crap. Cut this absolute nonsense that you're trying to feed the fan base. Cut the crap and come out clean and just say, you know what? We've not been good enough. We've not been working hard enough. We've got problems. Why don't you just come out and say, look, there are some genuine problems. Defensively, we have lapse of concentration. Our goalkeeper as well. We have lapse of concentrations there. Say the truth. It's better. If you say the truth, it's better. You talking these sort of nonsense is rubbish. Now, some fans will say, Miss, he can't say the truth. He can't. It's going to cause a lot of problems internally. He can't publicly do that. Why not? You're the club captain, mate. You're the club captain. Bring it forward, because these sort of mistakes are happening week in, week out. It's not like it's happening once in a while. If it's once in a while, you can be like, okay, you know what? I'll address it. I'll address it away from the media. No. Now it's been happening on a regular. Just come out and say, look, do you know what? There was an opportunity for us to go 2-0 up, and we didn't go 2-0 up. After that, yeah, maybe our morale dropped a little bit. And then the second goal, we got screwed. We got screwed with the second goal. We got screwed with the second goal. You should have even talked about the first goal. The first goal, look, we had the defensive line high up. My man Madueke didn't read that, and we got done. Just come out and say the truth. Come out and say the truth as it is. Don't give me no fluff. Don't give me no fluff about, they've had a manager for 7 years. First goal, Noni Madueke. Second goal, Robert Sanchez. Third goal, yeah, say, your man Levi Colwell got bullied. Yes, Levi couldn't handle Haaland. Say it. What's wrong? It's not like this is the first time Levi Colwell's done that. Levi Colwell is now officially on fraud watch. I used to rate this guy. No more rating this guy. Reece James, come out and say the truth. Okay? Come out and say the truth. And you know why I'm a lot more annoyed as well? Literally a few days ago, this is what Reece James said, ladies and gentlemen. Literally a few days ago. We try not to dwell on the period that we're in. We haven't won in a few games, but these things happen. When you look across the Premier League at other teams, they've had small spells where they've dropped off. We hope to put things right today. Look at this. When you look across the Premier League, why are you looking across the Premier League at other teams? Why are you doing that? Why are you having other teams that are dropping points as your role model? Why are you having teams like Man United or teams like Spurs or teams like Brentford recently or Everton or Ipswich? Why are you looking at them for as a benchmark? Why are you looking at Southampton for? Why are you looking at Wolves for? Why can't you look at Bournemouth? Bournemouth are a 12th game. Bournemouth, ladies and gentlemen, are on a 12 game unbeaten streak. Let me just make that clear for you. Bournemouth are on a 12 match unbeaten streak. What's their wage budget? What type of money do they invest? What type of money have they invested? Nottingham Forest. What's their wage budget? This is meant to be the club captain. Look at the way he's talking. They've all had small spells, yeah? Small spells. This was literally, I think, just before the Wolves game. Small spells. Small spells. It's not talking like a champion anymore, man. Every level. Every level. It literally isn't speaking like a champion team anymore, a champion player. Reece James. You remember when Thiago Silva arrived at Chelsea Football Club? When Thiago Silva arrived at Chelsea Football Club, you know what Reece James said to Thiago Silva? You guys remember that clip? He grabbed Thiago Silva and said, let's win some trophies. Let's win some trophies here. I think the words were, you ready to win trophies? You ready to win trophies? Now, the same Reece James, look at the way this guy's talking now. Utter foolery, man. Club captain coming out trying to basically say this is all okay. This is fine. This is absolutely okay. Slim BT, thanks so much for the super chat. What is crazy is that teams like Bournemouth are building a team while we just don't seem to be doing that. It's chop and change. Look at this. Look at what Maresca's saying as well. Look at this. Post-match. Post-Man City loss. We are making progress. We are better than 1 or 2 months ago. These moments will make us better. Apparently, we're better than 1 or 2 months ago. And that these moments will make us better. How many more losses do we need, man? How many more losses do we need to have against top quality team? That's 2 losses against Man City this season for Enzo Maresca. How many? He keeps saying these moments will make us better. How many more losses do we need to have until we can have our moment against Man City? And this is a Man City that is at their worst this season. The abysmal season that Man City have had so far, they are still ahead of us in the Premier League table. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Make it make sense for me. This is the worst Man City you have seen in the past probably 10 years. Every other team is beating them, except us. Oh, we not only we didn't beat them, we handsomely lost. We handsomely lost against them. Handsomely. Second half was a disaster. Second half, they just started to spam the long balls and just catching our defenders 1v1 and then creating a havoc. Obviously, Robert Sanchez had a brain fart, which he always does anyway. That's on the manager. But maybe, who knows, maybe that's not even on the manager. Maybe the manager's forced to play Robert Sanchez because people above him have already made the decision. That's even worse. We can't seem to beat Liverpool. We can't seem to beat Arsenal. The only team we can beat is Spurs. What's the point of that? What's the point? We can't even beat Man United, man. This was Man United. This has been Man United's worst. Like, they've had some pretty bad seasons. Like, this takes the cake for them. We couldn't even beat Man United this season. And apparently, ladies and gentlemen, we're making progress. And apparently we're better than 1 or 2 months ago. How are we better than 1 or 2 months ago? Honestly, how are we better? We don't have a striker that can compete and take Nicholas Jackson's spot. We don't have any midfield depth. And please don't tell me Keenan Dewsbury Hall is the midfield depth. We don't have any elite defenders. We had to call back a defender that we banished. And that defender is head and shoulders better than all our defenders. Chalobah is not even the standard. I've said it many times. Chalobah is not even the standard. Chalobah is still rated as a secondary defender. Chalobah is still a secondary defender. You need someone elite to be next to Chalobah. That's the state that we're in. Chalobah is secondary defender, and he's so far ahead than all of our defenders. So far ahead. That just shows the level of defenders that we have. Now, honestly, Enzo Maresca is saying we're better now. We're making progress. Tell me what kind of progress, honest conversation. Tell me what kind of progress is Levi Colwill making? Tell me honestly. This guy, I swear to you right now, this guy's a defender that can't defend. Levi Colwill is a defender. His main trait is defending, and he can't defend. He's good at passing. The way Haaland just held his body like this, Levi Colwill had no conversations to make. And the way Haaland just stood there, waited for Foden's run, and then slipped that ball through. I couldn't believe what I saw, man. That was just child's play. We're making progress. What progress is Nicholas Jackson making? We should have been 2-0 up. Nicholas Jackson, he doesn't want to hit it first time with his left foot. He don't want to hit it. What progress is he making now? 7 games without a goal. Apparently we're making progress. Look at our bench. None of the players the manager can trust. Neto maybe. Nkunku is just no good for us. It's just, at this point, he's a negative player. Nkunku is a negative player. Look at this. And then we have people like John Marston saying that was a dead pass from Palmer, though. It was still a chance, my man. Left foot, first time, finish it. You're not always going to get a golden ball. And like as if Jackson, if he got a golden pass, he puts things away. Please. Jackson has missed some of the most blatant opportunities. Forget about these. Honestly speaking, I don't care about how the pass was. Left foot, first time, open goal. You still score that. Please. And this isn't like having a really, some sort of a moment for Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer was rubbish too in that game. But Jackson should have finished that. What progress are we seeing? Honestly, what progress are we seeing? The utter nonsense that gets fed to us. Club captain talking like this. We have a manager, Man City, 7 years. We've been here less than 1 year. I really want to see Man City's form in recent times. I want to see Man City's form. I want to see what Man City's up to. All of this nonsense talk that Reece James has done, I want to see. I want to see. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at all the matches Man City lost in recent times or dropped points. How long were those managers there for? Okay. All right. Let's. Oh, you're telling me Brighton won 2-1, huh? How long has the Brighton manager been there for? Can someone tell me? How long has the Brighton manager been there for? Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Liz, why are you always complaining? The recent streams have been way too negative for me. We are still in top 6 for F's sake. Look at this guy. Look, this is the problem. This is the problem. Like as if I'm meant to come here and 1 out of 7 wins, 1 out of 7 wins, and this guy with still before the conversation was from people, we're in top 4, solidly in top 4, solidly in top 4. Now we're still in top 6 for F's sake. When are these people? I wonder if they actually have a brain in there. I really do. Maybe it's just a lot of cement. Maybe it's just bricks inside. Then we drop off from 6. Miss, why is complaining all the time? You know, why you're too negative for me. We're still solidly in top 10. Great business. Great business. Yeah, you're so negative. We're still in the Premier League. But yeah, coming back to the point, Brighton. What's his name? Fabian Hutzler. How long was he there? He won at home 2-1. Oh my days. Oh my days. Spurs. Bournemouth. Iraola. How long has Iraola been there? 2 seasons? Postecoglou. Away from home. Spurs. Spurs' Postecoglou. Ange Postecoglou beat them 4-0. Slot. How long Slot's been there for? Slot beat them 2-0. How long Slot been there? Feyenoord. Who's Feyenoord? Feyenoord came back from a 3-0 down. How long has Oliver Glasner been there? 2-2. How long has Thiago Motta been there? And this is a Juventus team that can barely win. All they get is draws. How long has Motta been there at Juventus? How long has Ruben Amorim been there at Man United, who's having the Aston Villa winning as well against Man City? Everton getting a 1-1 draw. Brentford getting 2-2. No, but we need to. We've got all the excuses lined up. But this is the problem, isn't it? This is the problem. We've got more excuses than actually, more excuses than effort. We have more excuses than effort. That's the problem. Of all the excuses lined up. Yeah, Slot didn't even get any signings. Look at this. Slot didn't even get any signings. Did they sign anyone in the summer? Have they signed anyone yet? More excuses than wins, you're right. Now, honest conversation, has Liverpool signed anyone? Has Liverpool actually got anyone? Last summer and this so far this window in the January? Liverpool hasn't signed anyone. We've got ton of excuses, man. We've got ton of excuses. And our manager as well, man. managers as well. The manager was talking a lot of sense in the beginning, and now he's starting to move strange. He's starting to move very wild. You know what the funny thing is? Next up, we've got West Ham at home. We'll probably, let's see, maybe we win, maybe we don't win. But if we do win, watch how everyone's just gonna just like all of these problems will not be problems anymore. Everyone will just move on. Everyone will just move on. Believe me, these were problems when we were winning, and these are still problems when we are losing. So bottom line is, when we were winning, yeah, I think we were overachieving. I think we were overachieving. Now that we are losing, yeah, it's all catching up. It's all balancing up now. It's all balancing up. This window, I thought maybe we're gonna do some important transactions to help the squad, but no, we're gonna get another nonsense great business. We're gonna probably get Garnacho, and that's pretty much it. Like as if Garnacho is meant to help us. It's as if Garnacho is going to help us get back into top four conversations, which we were there well and truly inside top four. We've slid down so much. One win in seven has absolutely devastated us. It's been so detrimental. Ruda, we've overperformed perhaps. Maresca needs to be backed, but these owners never learn and never will. These owners are and clown DOFs need to get the F off. Our new manager bounce lasted a bit long. Now we are actually at our levels, mid-table team. Means you watch football for a long time and don't understand January is a hard window for transfers. Brother, nothing is difficult if you actually plan properly. This is the problem. I'm not asking for the world, my man. I'm not asking for the world. We recalled back Chalaba. You know what? Okay, no problems. I'm all right with that. I'm okay with that. But that in itself was so incompetent. I wanted a top level defender. Okay, fine. You can't get there. You've brought back Chalaba. Okay, no problems. We'll make do for the time being. We'll make do for the time being. We've got problems with the goalkeeper, but we just keep choosing Robert Sanchez. Why we have an alternative, no? We don't know what that alternative can give us in a long period of time, but we have an alternative that can maybe do well. Why not use Jurgensen? That doesn't even need a transfer. The only transfer that we probably wanted was one, get some midfield cover. We've got Leslie Oguchuku. We've got Andre Santos. They're our players, Martin Sa. They're our players. Once again, I'm not even asking for any money transaction. They're literally our players. Let's give them a different player. Bring back Andre Santos and let's send KDH there. Or send one of our academy boys there. Leslie Okuchuku, let's get him back if we can't get Andre Santos back because, Strasbourg are looking to chase something important. Okay, no problems. Let's get Uguchuku back. Southampton's going to get relegated anyway. So once again, no money required. The only thing I wanted was a striker. And that too, I said, if you can't get a permanent one, get a short-term solution. Get a loan. Everyone's doing loans. Look at the amount of players we've sent on loans. Hell, Kolo Muani is on loan at Juventus. You could at least do loan moves, yeah? Creative God. Miss problem is you use Sanchez slander only when Neto, Colwell, Chalobah plays. You get into Desasi and Buddy Shaw when Sanchez makes mistake. You are problem too. This guy. Yeah, you are very creative indeed. This guy's found another different loophole. This guy's been reading up on Iqbali and Bowley so much and their loopholes. He's apparently now found a loophole on me. He's not focused about the team. He's not focused about how we're building a squad. He's not focused about all the problems. He's focused on me. He's focused on how I'm a two-faced person. The focus for the fan base is just pathetic, man. Pathetic. Here I am trying to talk about the problems in the team. This guy's trying to find problems in my conversation. This guy. And look at what he's putting up. His problem is you. Use Sanchez slander only when Neto, Colwell, Chalobah plays. I don't even know how he's managed to find all the data in regards to this. I don't know how he's come to this conclusion that I only blame Sanchez when Neto, Colwell, Chalobah plays. I literally in this stream publicly in front of all you guys have said Colwell is on the fraud watch. Colwell has been moving like a fraudulent person. I literally said that. And Chalobah plays. This is Chalobah's second game. And Neto, I don't remember Neto stuffing up defensively before. You get into Desasi and Buddy Shaw when Sanchez makes mistake. Apparently, when Sanchez makes a mistake and Desasi and Buddy Shaw are playing, I go after Desasi and Buddy Shaw. These are the nonsense. These are the nonsense fans we have in our fan base. We'll never get better, man. We'll never get better. Simply a money-making project, nothing else. Going to be a hard 7 years ahead. Nothing will change. Oh my God. Miz has always had an agenda. Another guy. Miz has always had an agenda against Sanchez. I've always had an agenda against Sanchez. I'm the only one who thinks Sanchez is screwing up. The rest of the world is saying, nah, Sanchez been all right. I'm the one who asked Sanchez to run forward when the long ball came from Edison. I'm the one who told Sanchez to just keep going forward. Rob has been shaky in goals, but so many other players like Noni make mistakes every game too. I've said Noni Madueke is Noni mediocre. Just a lot of absolute brain dead people in the fan base, man. Brain dead people. We are Dortmund in making feeder club a direction, it seems, for now. Yeah, direction for now, yeah. The most of owner players, they are tired, but Maresca stuck with the same ideas. Wake up, Maresca. Silver Server, big up to you. Lol, that's exactly what I thought. Creative God is actually uncreative. Big up Alhambra. GK mistake literally costs games. No comparison. Yeah. Absolutely. Kamal, big up to you, my man. Bro, the standards of this club is shocking me. Chelsea have taken 5 points in the last month. This is not the Chelsea I saw when I started watching football. Chelsea fans, stop hating on Miz. Yeah, people are strange, man. The real Kevin K, big up to you, my man. Forgot even Santos. We should also be recalling Petrovic. How do Strasbourg have a better GK than us? Are they patient club or is it not us? Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. CFC Hafa, big up to you, my man, for being a member for another month. I told you, Miss, the problem is the fans, and I'm convinced most of them are AI bots created to push a narrative. Yeah, probably. Probably. Guys, don't time out Creative God. I've not timed you out. I think it might have been one of the mods. Don't time, like, if they're not abusing, if they're not insulting, then don't time them out, man. Don't time them out. This is why for the mods, like, I make you mods to be sensible, not go out there and just willy-nilly, time people out. Like, only time them out if they're being abusive, if they're being insulting. Don't time them out if they've got their own opinion. Alhambra, big up to you, my man. Is it possible we won't make any signings this window because those sporting directors will be let go? Putting it out there as another conspiracy theory. Nah, I think our owners love these sporting directors. I think our owners love these sporting directors, man. Chelsea Hotspurs. Because I think some of the people attacking you are doing it just to make you feel bad instead of facing the facts on the ground. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. I'll take a few more comments and we're going to slowly wrap things up. If you've missed out on my match review, do check that out. I'll put up the link over here. If you haven't been able to see my review for the match, I'll put it up. Give that a check. I'll pin that. But yeah, let's take a couple of more comments. Duke, the project is not about winning. If the fans realize that there will be no noise, so far for fans have not clicked to the reality. Owners have spoken on what they will do to be Brighton. No, yeah, I agree. At the end of the day, owners. Yeah, if the match going fans don't say anything, they'll continue the way they are. Victor, Miz, you predicted 6 at the start of the season. So if we finish top 6, you can't have complaints with anything. Then summer we strengthen and go for top 4 next year. No. Let me make one thing clear, Victor. I predicted 6th with the level of squad that we built. Okay, fair enough. You can, in fact, I said 5th or 6th, right? Now, if I also said it's with the new manager, the level of squad is probably not adequate enough. 5th or 6th, no problems. Next season, I expect title challenge, not top 4. None of this top 4 business, Victor. I've said it, made it very clear. All right, you're probably going to finish around the 5th or 6th, right? And then next season, you're going for the title. But I've also said, Victor, when we were going through our good run of games where we won, I said, you know what? New evidence have been provided. And it looks like the team is maybe changing. The team's mentality is changing. And I said, when you've been given new evidence, sure, it looks like the team wants to get top 4. So you're in a position, well and truly inside the top 4 race. You've blundered it. Now, okay, more, another new set of evidence have been provided now. In fact, this isn't even a new set of evidence anymore. This is how it was all the time, to be honest. The winning period that we had, some of us got a little bit fooled. Including me. So look, no problems. I know it's a major problem for a lot of people, but I kind of, with the squad that we've built, with the squad that was given to Maresca, I said 5th or 6th. But next season, title challenge, because you grow. I'm not saying from 5th to 6th, let's make the jump to 4th. No. Now we title challenge. Add a few more players, now you title challenge. You're talking like our manager. Title challenge next season. Fourth next season and the season after title challenge. It doesn't work that way. By then, so many players are going to be gone. Felix, thank you so much for the super chat. Maduki got his goal for story or post. He's happy. Yeah. He's all about the Instagram. He's all about the Instagram. Let's check Chelsea Dodgers. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at what Dodgers got. What's he? Oh man, must read. The Athletic. Just a few weeks before Enzo Maresca was appointed, a statement from the Chelsea owners was printed in the club's final matchday program of the season against Bournemouth. The club provided a list of aims they wanted to achieve to make the fans proud. Included among the targets they wrote about was a need to be consistently playing in the Champions League. There you go. Consistently playing in the Champions League. The club provided a list of aims they wanted to achieve to make the fans proud. Included among targets they wrote about was a need to be consistently playing Champions League. Now, when is that? When is that? Like, is that from next season? Like, as Victor's saying, that's maybe from the season after. That's maybe from the season after. Do you know what I mean? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up. Alhambra, yeah, but they'll say we didn't say when. Yeah, exactly. They've always got a loophole. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up. Smash up the like button and check out the match review. If you haven't caught my match review, check that out. The link is pinned to the messages, to the live chat. So do check the match review out if you haven't seen it. And yeah, this is another good point. Fifth gets Champions League this season. So, as I said, fifth or sixth. Fifth will potentially get you Champions League. Even that's going to be tough. To be honest. But yeah, let's see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care. And I'll catch you guys later on tonight, UK time. There's Man United game. Maybe I might do a watch along for that. There's news as well that'll happen after that. Smash up the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Till next time, take care. See ya. Bye.